Your name, it carries weight. Yes, heavy hitter in the spiritual community, whether you know it or not, chosen one. Divinely protected, surrounded by favored grace and mercy. And your name alone, whether it's mentioned in good setting or bad setting, it carries weight. It provokes people to nervousness, jealousy, irritation. Your name, it evokes anxiety, regret. Just hearing your name is someone's karma. Book of Solomon, I think. Yes, Book of Solomon. It said something about the good name to be chosen, to be favored among the riches. Your name is a bond, you know, in such a community and age, in such an age of identity thieves. But the true name of the person that holds weight, because we all know we have two names. We have name in the physical and we have name in the spirit. So your name carry weight. It does this to people, you know. It does. When they hear your name, they feel some type of way. Actually, when they hear your name, they feel 10 of sword energy that they tried to do to you, or they already did, or you're ascending, you're rising, you're vibrating. See swords going in your back. Very thought of you, hearing your name, those swords reverse the energy, set back to the sender, and this is what it does to them, the effect of your name on the enemy. And guess what? I don't feel bad for them, because they wasn't feeling bad for me. When you were trying to repair your name, the damage they've done to your name, dragging your name to the mud, you know, divine intervention. God is angry with these people, too much. You know, he's coming through. He's gonna come through strong. You're talking about like finishing strong, experiencing. Like, I'm gonna tell you, chosen one. You've done something no one else can do, especially in your bloodline. No one who came before you was capable or even attempted to do. This is not shaming them or shaming your system or anybody in your bloodline or who came before you, or it's not a matter of this, or looking down on them or viewing them in a different way. Some of them, they don't care. Some of them, they don't know. Some of them are not built for it. The relation of the extraordinary grace and power of God that have been bestowed and placed upon a chosen one's life. It's understanding the immense power, knowledge, and grace of God that given to you for this specific assignment. You've been given a very stressful, tiring, very exuberant one, very exhaustion one. It needs resilience and commonly found, and it needs a faith that move mountains, to break the chains that nobody break, conquering demons that terrorized families and generation, carrying to one mental to another, and how the power of not allowing God to play in their life, in the bloodline, to break the chains of the others could not, carrying a mantle of deliverance, burden, freedom, and it's calling to rewrite the family spiritual history in terms of cycles and patterns. These are generational patterns, generational curses that you are taking over. This is not something ordinary. This is not something been existing for years in the family. You're not talking about 10 years. You're talking about 400 years back. It's furious. It's earthworm and been eating the bloodline from time to time. You are picking up spiritual signals that others can't. Your presence alone disrupts demonic atmosphere. Your spirit is growing. stretching and evolving. You have threat to darkness. Demons recognize you before you speak. You are under divine construction. God is breaking you down to build you up again. This is why you feel sometimes tired or weird or so different or out of place. You have rejected the cycles of rejected the cycles that others accepted. You see, for some of you, maybe experiencing intense, God is saying, you have fought, you have carried a weight others has avoided. The generational curses is a powerful and tedious assignment. It's a spiritual bondage that passes from a generation to the next, creating cycles of poverty, addiction, failure, illness, divorce, and spiritual oppression. These curses are established through covenants and bloodlines agreements that have given the enemy legal right on your ground. So the total opened the door to oppress the family bloodline. Breaking these curses will be crucial because it will free not just you, it will free generations that will come in front of you. It will free the family line. And you maybe have some burden in the spirit when you look of these memorial cycles and particular certain things that have happened. If you look also certain things that happened to your family members, you look on concern, like these assignments important. It's burden, but it's important because the Spirit will allow you to work in your God-given destiny without the weight of past failures. It will liberate future generation from repeating destructive patterns and cycles. It brings spiritual freedom and clarity, allowing you to hear God's voice without interference. God is aware. He knows how these battles are so intense. He knows how previous weeks or months, some of you maybe, how it has been like so questioning, so stressful, so breaking generational curses. Beloved is not for the faint-hearted. It's one of the most difficult task a person can take it upon himself in life. It takes a level of courage and resilience, spiritual awareness that sets you apart, and you have to be ready because you're gonna be mocked and fight against. They will fight against you. The one that doesn't understand what you're doing, and the one that are jealous of what you're doing because they couldn't do it themselves. Yes, you're gonna feel outcast. You're in this journey. You don't mold with the surrounding. You're gonna feel isolated from family and friends. Nobody will understand your calling. You're gonna face intense spiritual warfare, intense attacks from mobsters, witchcrafters, warlocks, envious spirits. Dealing with such things, physical pain, spiritual pain, warfare, headaches, physical symptoms, and a lot of headaches, so sharp pains, and it can be exhaustion. You like sleep and you woke up and you still feel tired. This is all spiritual warfare. You're gonna have strange feeling and symptoms that you cannot explain. God is saying sudden exhaustion is a result of the breakthroughs. Yes, and when you have these exhaustion and tiredness, it's a breakthrough. You're in the door of a breakthrough. Push, fast, pray. Push, fast, pray. Yes, the enemy are definitely gonna try to plant fear, but they don't understand a person who took such a task. Fear is not in the calculation, because the reason of all this, coming against you that way, because the light exposes the darkness without even lifting a finger. Just being you, showing the work, showing others how to do the work. When the light is shed, the dark of the others will be exposed by itself.